Girl, how many people want to ride a damn dick? Like, literally. Golly. Like, if you would shut up and leave Joseph alone, what would happen? I'm like, if you would stop instructing people what to do in the morning in the hallway, what would happen? If I could, for 1 second, get peace of fucking mind, it don't make no sense. Wake up 2 a.m., relaxing. Well, not relaxing, but enjoy your morning. Good morning. How are you? And chilling, but it's like, and if he does this, like, if he says hi, you hear in the background, oh, you're trying to, like, Jesus. Excuse me this morning, but Lord, like, people don't understand how much I would give to be able to wake up and go to a job. I feel like shit. I feel like, oh. Like, well, why don't you bitch? Because you're going to follow me. Because y'all will fucking follow. I feel like he follows at home. If I was to wake up, let's say I'm going to a job right now, a gym. You're following me with your conversations. You're following me with your, oh, he told me to do this. And you're following me with this, oh, son, you did the son shit. Now you're doing what? Now I got somebody upstairs where it feels like every time something moves in my room, we got Inspector Gadget. So I'm like, shit. I go back to my old apartment. Oh, I want to see stuff. Like, God, can I see my ass leave in peace? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like every time I doze, like, I wake up, like 2 a.m. I was, I'm not going to be mad I'm up. I'm not going to be mad. I'm going to call on an old, theater, musical, and just try to be in the moment. Moment lasts all of 30 minutes. And here comes, it's like all the tension that was taken away out my neck is just put right the like. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I just start calling out shit because I'm tired. I'm like, you bum ass people that should be doing what they should ain't doing shit. And I'm like, you can't tell me somebody ain't sitting around watching, listening, and figuring out shit. So I'm just like, this shit's pissing me to... I'm like, I don't want to have to go to a police station and hear conversation overhead. I don't want to have to... I'm making a report on harassment. It should be a report on harassment. Like, I'm not in here to talk about y'all right now. I'm in here to talk about what the is going on in my building. That part, like, you gotta sit your ass down and figure out, oh, we have a job. Like, we gotta figure out what the hell is going there. Because now we got what sounded like Ike and Tina Turner that want to walk past, do all the same shit that other people were doing. It's like, well, you can't talk to them like, hey, we heard the altercation outside between the two. We do this, we do that. This guy has been known to cause trouble. Why aren't y'all moving him? How you doing? Problem alleviated. But we just be like, oh, let's sit here and play who's supposed to be where while we hear getting called out. Like, so we just sitting here and I'm thinking in my head, like maybe the guy in front of me, like, oh, you know, Big Daddy. And then they start, oh, like the guy walking past will say, oh, that's Big Daddy. Or he'll have the look on his face like, oh, that's your Big Daddy. And then the officers will chuckle. And then we're just like, hey. And then I leave. And it's like, oh. I'm like, but you don't realize the problem's going to continue when I leave. It's not just going to say, hey. Then we say, hey, or we'll go back to, here goes some construction workers thing. Uh-oh. That's his nephew. Or I'll hear, that's my nephew. And I'll look and be like, inside joke. Inside joke. Inside. Inside. Inside joke. Not outside. I don't say it. Then, oh, that's like, oh. Now it's the outside joke. And then we're just like, oh, we laugh for a minute and we're cool. And Joseph tries to say kumbaya. But no. Then somebody else. Talk up. Oh, there they go. We can't get their faces, they're so far, but then we got, and they come and they're like, you know, we trying to make sure, how? How? And then we go from them and then we're back at, who, in all respect, should say, hey, you guys. Hey, you guys. And hey, you guys. What you're very much so doing is targeting. You can act like, oh, you're not there. Well, I don't seem to think that when I walk around. Right? Nobody else pretty much gets the street talking like I do. Not that I can tell. I'm like, I don't really, it never overlaps. I never hear like all of a sudden, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-la. Walk the other street, oh, did he make it? Like, oh, then we got that. So then we're talking to ourselves like, well, maybe it's what? Then we go to the doctor, bring them medicine. So, Kobe, which I was cussing out this morning, because I'm like, as you're saying not to record, I should record, Toby. Why should I record, Toby? Why, Toby? Why, doctor? Why, Columbia? Why, Home Depot? Like, why all these different places? Oh, you're snitching. I'm tired of y'all. I'd be like, shh. If y'all would have just said, hey, Joey, this is what's what, I would have been like, thank you. I know how to deal. But y'all just hopping all around from this person to that person, from that person to this person. And this person come and try to show you what they know. That person come around, this is what we know that you did. This person come back and say, oh, we know for a fact that you did this. So I'm like, what the hell? You have rules, regulations. And I'm not asking nobody to bench for me. I'm not saying, hey, when I get to the hospital, put me first. I'm not saying, hey, give me the best this and give me the best that. If anything, I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna sit over here and patiently wait and try to be fucking thankful, right? But then y'all start playing. I'm like, okay, well, what was that shit at Elmhurst? We still have yet to today gotten a fucking explanation. What was the shit at Mount Sinai, remember? Like, no charges? coming through your ER room. It's not Shim. What is that supposed to mean? Security guard that looks like Shin. While we're sitting at a room that I'm already taking into consideration is next to a street, right? So I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, you know what? It's probably street noise. Then I'm like, you know, it's coming from the left side of my ear. So I'm like, probably not street noise. Then I'm like, going to the back. We get one nurse who's extra cool. Then we get another one that's kind of like jerky, want to listen, play, do that Simon Says shit. Then you got all this other stuff going on. I'm sitting here like, I'm trying to be cool as hell amongst all this bullshit that y'all doing. I don't get it. You know? Then, whatchamacallit, every morning, back and forth. I'm just like, shit, is it this part? Is it that part? I'm like, is somebody somewhere while y'all fucking around, excuse my language again, giving this man some damn drugs or some shit to making him wake up every morning with the same shit with me? Oh, well, you got him. Bitch, can't nobody get you on shit unless they brainwash you. When I've tried to do stuff, I don't get addicted. I try it, I let it go. I've tried pills, I've tried weed, I've tried a list of things. Am I still doing them? No. Do I stop for long periods of time? Yes. Why do I stop? Because I'm not addicted. Addicts tend to not stop like that. Oh, I'm going to stop, take a break for like 2-3 years and come back to it. No. People that drink don't just say, hey, I want to stop drinking for about 2-3 years, then get back to it later on. No. Like, there's typically a fucking pattern. Or say, hey, I need to work and work out. At least she stopped me getting a little bit of regular ass energy. Just work like shit. God. But then it's like, well, I don't get this. I really don't. I'm like, if it's a fucking in my gut, let's go have open head surgery. Take the shit out. Cause I'm like, at this point, y'all ain't doing shit for it. And y'all aren't really helping. You're more so trying to figure shit out. They really, it's the damn amigas running around talking about, oh, it's theirs. It's like, well, bitch, pay me and get the shit back. Like, if it's actually there, right? I'm like, how about you shouldn't have let the bitch go in my damn apartment so it wouldn't have got scared by y'all fucking around and then go up there in my damn ass. Like, that's probably why the fuck you went there, because y'all wasn't doing your goddamn job. Excuse me for cussing, but I'm really tired. I mean, it don't make no damn sense. Like, it really don't. Do your damn job. Are y'all open yet? No, shit. Temporarily closed. Damn it. Oh, I just want to get away. Shit. Then, like, unemployment. Give me my money. You gotta assume, oh, well, they just put it, so you just asked me the questions that you should have asked me a long time ago. That's what pissed me off about them. You're talking about, like, you just asked me, and then the stupid questions. Like, you asked all the questions when you're certified. They just come back and ask you, really, did you forget? Like, something, da-da-da. Like, they asked me some stupid, generic questions that really you know the answers to, just so they can resubmit. I didn't send anything in. It's just sitting back on somebody's desk to get processed. I could have took a fucking trip somewhere and got the fuck out of Dodge. Probably wouldn't have had the whole shit happen. Hey, good morning, bird. Probably wouldn't have had the damn fire. Probably wouldn't have went to the damn extreme, because guess what I would have done? Went somewhere. I would have packed my at least for a week, taken my ass to South Dakota, spent like, what, $159 for the weekly, or either down like in some Bumble, not Bumble as in not known, but well, I guess yeah, humble as in like not known, not trying to talk about it. Place where you're sitting and it's quiet. All these people get to go to work. All these people get to make money. I'm sitting here like, wow, if I'm supposed to be your ambassador to some what the fuck? I mean like, you're supposed to be like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, weird shit going on around me. Why the am I feeling like the last that's enough? That makes no sense. Then they're like, oh, good luck blaming. Y'all aren't doing your damn. Like, seriously. How do you pass off harassment? Like, you allowed. You sat there and you said, hey students, it's okay to be in whatever hall that was, clearly looping your conversation around mine. It's okay to sit in a class, hold on, I'm gonna pause this. Jeez. Be like, and he's probably doing the light shit and then doing the stop thing now because what? Back at Polo Grounds, every time I got to a light, I'm like, shit. Obviously, you're fucking somebody's jealous. Point blank, period. And you made this nigga that way. Like, and there we go. That's enough.